Are you dreaming about a move to Raleigh, North Carolina? Well, be careful because people usually make one of these 5 mistakes and it can cost you tons of money, time, and regret.
We're Leah and Christel, 2 realtors based out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and the owners of Carolina Dreaming Real Estate Group. And today, we're going to go over those top 5 mistakes that relocation clients make and how to avoid them. We want to make sure that your relocation is smooth, successful, and stress-free.
Let's get into it. The first mistake is underestimating costs. While Raleigh is affordable, sometimes people come here assuming that the median cost of a house of $350,000 is available everywhere. So for example, they think they could get that house in Cary versus maybe having to go to Fuquay-Varina. So underestimating costs for the cities, but also I've seen where if you've been looking at Raleigh for a while and those houses were $350,000, but by the time you're ready to buy, we've had a price increase of maybe 5%, and so then that house is $367,000, and then they're surprised. So I definitely want you to keep that in mind as you're looking. Be forward thinking around budgets and where you can spend your money.
Another mistake that we see pretty often is people getting stuck or having tunnel vision on one area that they're interested in living in. Raleigh has so many great options for communities and our surrounding areas. We have like small town feel of Holly Springs, the polished Cary that everybody loves and hears about.
Everybody loves Cary.
Yes, or the cool urban downtown Raleigh vibes. But that doesn't necessarily make any one of those the best fit for you. So I would encourage you to just keep an open mind while you're exploring and while you're here visiting,
right,
to see what really, at the end of the day, is the best fit for you and your family.
Right. I've had situations where someone has been planning, they've been looking online, and they've spent all their time looking in Cary, for example. But then when you start to look at their wants, right, they want new construction, 3-bedroom, 2-car garage. It's not, and the price point of $350,000 is not necessarily going to get you that in Cary. You might be able to get a townhome. So just looking at neighborhoods, researching, and not getting that tunnel vision just on one is a good thing to do.
Keep an open mind.
The third mistake we see sometimes is people not visiting before they buy. And you can certainly do that for sure. I've had lots of clients that have done sight unseen. But if you really want to get the feel of Raleigh and the surrounding area, you need an exploratory visit. So you can try out the different neighborhoods that we're talking about, because each one of them has a different feel, wouldn't you say?
Agreed.
And we work with clients every day. We actually help set up those exploratory visits. And maybe your actual move is a year from now, but you've got some vacation, let's come. And we wouldn't spend time sending you to houses, but let's send you to each of the towns. Here's where you should go, and you can experience it first person.
Spending some time there.
Absolutely.
Lunching.
Lunching.
Spending the night.
We'll tell you
walking
where to
around.
eat. We got drinking some beer.
The next mistake for relocation buyers that we see is not reaching out and finding an agent soon enough in their search. It is so important to find an agent that you feel comfortable with and that you enjoy working with and communicating with, to help you with your search, to help you narrow down, to help you with plans, to get to know you so they can kind of guide you and what would work, showing you the areas that have the things that you're interested in, having the things that work for you,
right,
having the amenities close by. For me, I like to know where the pickleball courts are.
Right. And we would rather talk to you sooner than later. Sometimes you feel like I don't want to bother somebody, but we'd love to have an exploratory exploratory conversation.
Yes.
To talk about things.
It's never too soon.
That's true. And something else that I was thinking about as we were talking was sometimes having a realtor is going to give you actually more information than you could get on your own. So for example, new construction homes, new construction neighborhoods, not every house that's being built is on the MLS. But when you start a relationship, and I know that you like this builder, or you like this floor plan, we can actually talk to those site agents and find out, oh, maybe the lots aren't released yet, but they know what's coming up. And so that's where having that local realtor can really help you.
They also know other communities that are building the same floor plans that maybe
Absolutely.
we haven't even thought about.
Right.
So that could be an option too.
And, oh, we love this topic. So also something else that we do all the time, which are video tours. So when you actually you've spent a lot of time looking online, you've seen the pretty marketing video tour, right, that the builders put out, but we can actually go to that model home, or if the home is being built, we'll actually do a video tour. We'll upload a video so that you could look at it, live for just you.
And we're going to be looking at what you want to look at, not what the builder wants you to be looking at.
That's true. And the last mistake is expecting Raleigh to feel like where you just came from. And so sometimes once people are here, they're frustrated that either it's the traffic is more than they expected, or things are moving too slow. Sometimes if you've come from a bigger city, but you were actually moving here for a slower pace of life, but then when you get here, you might say, oh, it's too slow. And I would just say, just keep an open mind that when you get here, Raleigh has tons to offer. There's lots to do, but give yourself grace when you move, because all change is hard, but know that you picked this for a reason.
I think this also goes back to finding a good fit, because there's areas around that have the slower feel, and also we can offer a little more fast-paced city feel as well.
That's true. So you can get it all.
So let's recap real quick. The top 5 mistakes people make when relocating to Raleigh are underestimating the cost of living, picking the wrong neighborhood, not visiting before buying, waiting too long to connect with a realtor, and expecting Raleigh to feel like their old city. If you want to avoid all of these, we'd love to help.
Every week, people are reaching out to us who are looking to buy, sell, or relocate to Raleigh. And if that's you, we'd love to chat. Our contact information is below. And just know that we're eager to help.
Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos.
Yes, that is very helpful.
Remember, whether you're moving in
or moving on,
we're here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and stress-free.
See you next time.